Namaste Bitia. Myself JVN Neha Sani from Physiotherapy and Diagnostics, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. Here I am going to tell you about the histology of muscle tissue. So muscle has one common function, that it shortens, that is contracts, and it is accomplished by the muscle cells, which are held together by connective tissues that also contain the blood vessels and the nerves that support the muscle cells. There are three types of muscle tissue: skeletal, cardiac and smooth. Skeletal muscle is involved in voluntary contraction and is associated with the body wall. This is the tissue of your named muscles. Like example, biceps brachii, pectoralis major. Cardiac muscle is found in the heart and it is involuntary. Smooth muscle is found in the visceral organs like the organs of GIT, respiratory system, urinary system, reproductive system. It is also found in the body wall, specifically smooth muscles in the blood vessels as well as arrector pili muscles of the hair follicles. In the diagram we have given the location of the three types of muscles. So there are three types of muscles: skeletal, smooth and cardiac. Skeletal muscle is voluntary and cardiac muscle is heart muscle, it is involuntary, and smooth muscle is also involuntary, found in viscera. Now the basic components of muscle cell organization. Here I have included all the terminology regarding the muscles. First is sarcolemma. It is the plasma lemma of the muscle cells. It is well developed basement membrane. Sarcolemma tubular invaginations are known as transverse tubules associated with sarcoplasmic reticulum. Now what is sarcoplasm? It is the cytoplasm of the muscle cells excluding the muscle fibers. Sarcoplasmic reticulum, it is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum of the muscle cells. Then we have the sarcomere. Sarcomere is the basic contractile unit of muscle filament or myofilament. Sarcosome is the specialized long mitochondria which is found in the skeletal and cardiac muscle only. Then what is myofibril? It is a string of sarcomere found in skeletal and cardiac muscle. Myofiber, it is a single cell of muscle cell. These are the different terminology used in accordance with the muscle. Then we have epimysium. It is a thick layer of collagenous connective tissue that surrounds large bundles of the muscle. Perimysium, it is the collagenous connective tissue which is continuous with the epimysium that separates the fascicles of muscle. Fascicles means bundles of muscle cells. Then there is a fascicle which is the bundle of muscle cell. Endomysium, it is very thin layer of connective tissue that separates the individual muscle cells. Then it just described the epimysium, perimysium and endomysium surrounds that the components of the skeletal muscle as individual muscle cells are syncytial, that is multinucleate, and nucleus is lying at the periphery of the cell. Skeletal muscle is connected to bone with the tendon, and each individual muscle cell is known as muscle fiber. Within the sarcoplasm of these cells there are numerous myofilaments. So here we included the electron microscopic pictographical image of the muscle cell. The myofilaments or myofibrils, these are linear arrays of structures known as sarcomeres connected to end-to-end repeating pattern, and the sarcomeres, they contain filaments of actin and myosin that interact to cause contraction of the muscle cells. Skeletal muscles are voluntary. Their axons from CNS form multiple synapses on sarcolemma called as myoneural junctions, neuromuscular junctions or motor end plates. It contains synaptic vesicles filled with acetylcholine, and the nerve impulses, that is axon potentials, cause acetylcholine in the vesicles to be released into the gap between the axon and the muscle cell. This initiates an electric action potential in the sarcolemma that causes the muscle to contract. So this is the sarcoplasmic reticulum which stores the calcium that is released to cause contraction. So here we include the motor neuron, that is the axon, and this dilated part of this axon is known as axon terminal, which is bringing the action potential from the brain to the skeletal muscle. And the communication between this is motor neuron and the muscle fiber, or we can say the muscle, it is known as neuromuscular junction or the synapse. Here also we have included the different terminology which we have discussed in the previous slides, that is the sarcoplasmic reticulum, myofibril, plasma membrane of the muscle fiber, sarcomere. Then the organization of this sarcoplasmic reticulum is that extension of the sarcolemma called transverse tubules or T-tubules extend between the parallel cisternae of the sarcoplasmic reticulum that encircle the individual myofilaments, that is myofibril, allows very rapid transmission of surface excitation potential to the interior of the cell, releasing calcium ions from the sarcoplasmic reticulum and allowing the sarcomeres of the myofilaments to all contract at essentially the same time. So this is the histological image of the skeletal muscle fiber. Here we can see the light and the dark bands and the nucleus, N for nucleus, which is at the periphery of the skeletal muscle. Here also we can see the A bands, that is anisotropic bands, I band, which is light band, M lines, Z lines, H zones, H for H zones, which are demarcated in this image. This is the longitudinal section, this is the transverse section of the skeletal muscle, in which we can see the nucleus at the periphery, and this is the longitudinal section in which we can see again the nucleus at the periphery and light and dark bands. Now next muscle is the cardiac muscle. The cells are short, branched, striated, usually with a single nucleus, and the cells are interconnected with the help of intercalated disc. In the diagram we have demarcated the interconnected disc. This is the intercalated disc, which is the communication between the two muscle fibers, and the location of this muscle is on the heart. Function means circulates the blood, maintains the blood and the hydrostatic pressure. The cardiac muscle, unlike striated muscle, they are not syncytium for most part, though some cells have two nuclei. The structure is similar to that of striated muscle, that is myofilament composed of sarcomeres are present. Contraction is mediated by the release of calcium ions from sarcoplasmic reticulum. Fewer T-tubules are also found. Cardiac muscle fiber, they differs from skeletal muscle in four major ways. They are: cardiac muscles are branched while skeletals are not. Cardiac muscles have 1 to 2 nuclei per cell, or in case of skeletal muscle they are multinucleated. Then the cardiac muscle nucleus is situated in the center of the cell, while in case of skeletal muscle they are situated at the periphery. And cardiac muscle cells, they are held together while by intercalated disc, which is absent in skeletal muscles. Intercalated disc, these are the interdigitating regions of the sarcolemma of adjacent cardiac muscle cells. They hold the cells together. They act to conduct ionic changes between the cells. The intercalated disc form irregular, jagged, dark lines that are characteristic of strained cardiac muscle. So, cardiac muscle has macular adherens, that is desmosome, previously described structure that hold the cells together, located between the adjacent myofibers. Zonular adherens, these are located where myofilaments end at the muscle cell sarcolemma. Gap junctions are also there, which allow the transfer of ions between the muscle cells, allow cells to coordinate their activities. Action potential can spread quickly between the sarcolemma, sarcoplasmic reticulum of adjacent cardiac muscle cells via gap junctions. There is sarcoplasmic reticulum of cardiac muscle cell, which is not as regular as that of skeletal or voluntary muscle. There are Purkinje fibers, which are modified cardiac muscle cells found in the ventricle that are specialized for conduction of electrical impulses. They conduct the contraction of impulses that originate in the sinoatrial node, pass to AV node, then to cardiac muscle fibers. This is the electron microscopic longitudinal section of the cardiac muscle, in which the black arrows are demarcating the intercalated disc, and here please note that the nucleus is situated in the center of the cardiac muscle fiber. And here we also see the light and dark bands. Then the smooth muscle. It is a kind of muscle which consists of long overlapping spindle-shaped cells that look similar to fibroblasts. Smooth muscle cells' similarity to fibroblasts is evident in that they are able to synthesize collagen, elastin, and proteoglycans. And there is no sarcomere structures, but filaments of actin and type of myosin are present. Thus, contraction is much less organized and occurs more slowly than it does in skeletal or cardiac. Another reason for slower contraction is that it does not possess transverse tubule system. The actin and myosin filaments are not constrained by sarcomere or myofilament arrangement. Thus, the actin and myosin filaments are able to achieve a greater degree of overlap when contraction occurs, resulting in greater degree of contraction. So, smooth muscle cells have the ability to remain contracted for a longer period of time. Bundles of smooth muscle cells, they are also organized as fascicles similar to skeletal and cardiac. The contraction of smooth muscle cells is involuntary, and they may be the neuromuscular junctions controlling the contractile rhythms may be on the surrounding epimysium rather than directly on the muscle cell. They also neurotransmitter have to diffuse across this connective tissue layer and onto the plasma lemma of the smooth muscle cells in order to have an effect on contraction. This is another reason for slow contraction of the smooth muscles. They exhibit spontaneous contractile activity, thus the innervation that is present acts to modify the contractile activity rather than initiate it. So this is the electron microscopic structure of the smooth muscle, in which we observe the spindle shaped structure like this. The ends are narrow and the center they are broad, and the center they have a nucleus. So this is the structure of the smooth muscle. This is again the longitudinal section of the smooth muscle. So here you compare all the three types of muscles: cardiac, smooth, and skeletal. Now the questions related to this topic includes the structure of write short note on structure of the skeletal muscle, and the second question, differences between skeletal and cardiac muscle. So in both the questions you have to draw the diagrams also in your questions. Now this is the exercise. You have to draw this diagram in your files, this valuable diagram of the skeletal muscle. Also, you draw this diagram in which there are three types of muscles are exhibiting. So this completes your topic, the histology of the muscle. Thank you.